Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys the multi-Gamecube setup I use for my stream to shiny hunt in Gen 3. I'm going to be breaking down the gear that I use, and then I'll be explaining how it's all connected. The first thing you will need is a Wavebird Gamecube controller. Then you will also need to acquire 4 Gamecubes that have the Game Boy player attachment. You will also need 4 individual Wavebird receivers, 1 for each Gamecube. For my setup, I use an N64 Gamecube to HDMI converter. You'll also need 5 HDMI cables in total. To power each of the HDMI converters, I used a power bank, as each are powered by USB. This helps eliminate some extra clutter. The multi-viewer will consolidate all of your individual Gamecube signals into one HDMI signal. And last but not least, you will need a capture card. I recommend the Elgato HD60S, but there are many options that you can choose from. In this graphic, I will explain the flow of cables for one quadrant of the setup. First, with your Gamecube to HDMI converter plugged into the back of the Gamecube, plug in an HDMI cable. Feed the other end of the cable to the multi-viewer. Repeat this for your remaining 3 Gamecube sets. Use an HDMI cable to connect the multi-viewer and your capture card. Another thing you will need is the Game Boy player disc, so let's jump into how that works. In order to get the Game Boy player attached to your Gamecube to function, it requires a startup disc to initialize the player. Luckily though, once the Game Boy player is initiated and your Game Boy game starts, you are free to open the disc tray and put it into your next Gamecube. Repeat this step until all of your games are booted and ready to be played. One last thing to do to make this setup complete is to make sure we can use our Wavebird with all of our Gamecubes. Put each Wavebird receiver in the player 1 slot in each Gamecube. Then make sure to check the dial on the bottom of the receivers and the controller itself, and make sure they are all set to the same channel. I use channel 1 to keep it simple. I really hope you guys liked this video. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them as best as possible. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that sub button so that you're notified when I post new videos, and drop a like. It really helps the channel.